It is good to be home. Babe, what are you doing?
I'm washing dishes because we don't have a dishwasher. One of the wonderful perks of living in a travel trailer.
So that is actually going to be the topic of today's video. Our experience living full-time in a travel trailer after a month.
So another tip in regards to living in an RV full-time comes with stocking up. In regards to living in an RV, sometimes you don't have accessibility to the things that you need, so it's always good before you go on trips to go ahead and stock up on your spices and your non-perishable items, so that way you have them available for you to use when needed. Also, when you're on the road, not every place that you stop at to shop is going to have the items that you are accustomed to. So in this case, it's a good idea to go ahead and stock up on those items as well, because when you're in transit, things tend to move in cabinets that have less stuff in them. So if you can stock them up and keep them plenty and full, then they have less accessibility to shift and move. So in our trailer, one thing that I've had to get more accustomed with is our kitchen. When it comes to cooking, I've got 3 burners and that is it. And then your stove, very tiny and compact. This is it, guys. And it fits about 2 tiny frozen pizzas. So in most larger trailers, you probably do not have an issue with the space when it comes to cooking. Hell, some of them even have islands in them. But in our situation, that's not what we've got. In our 26-foot trailer, you get the 3 burners and the small counter space that you have over here to make the magic happen. But it gets the job done.
Babe, can you grab me a towel?
Give me just a moment. Aw, dang, we don't have any. We gotta do some laundry.
Dang it. Finally found a towel in that tiny little bathroom. Which reminds me, taking showers in RVs kind of sucks. So our RV has both an electric and a propane heater. The electric heater doesn't really work worth a crap. The propane heater, you have to turn it on and let it run for almost an hour before you'll even get like 5 minutes worth of hot water. So it's definitely not very much fun. And it's going to be more of an issue once the winter hits. We are kind of, still in the summer months, so it's not that big of a deal if you're taking a lukewarm shower. But once it gets cold, it's really going to suck. So just keep that in mind. Dang it. Where is the dang laundry detergent? Found it. So, one thing to keep in mind if you're gonna full-time this RV thing is storage. Specifically, what you are and aren't going to bring with you. So when we packed up, there was a lot of things that we put in the trailer and we're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. But are you really? When you're packing to do this, ask yourself when you go to put something in the trailer, am I actually going to use this? I may think I need it, but there's a high probability that you're not actually going to use it. So then you end up digging through a bunch of excessive stuff just to find the one thing that you actually need when you didn't necessarily need to bring all the other stuff that you gotta dig through to find the real shit that you need. Shelby, found the dang laundry detergent finally. Ready to do some laundry?
Yeah, give me a second, I'm coming. So one of our biggest inconveniences has been laundry. When you're traveling on the road, it builds up, and it's kind of inconvenient because we don't have a washer or a dryer inside of our camper. When it comes to things like this, some of the places that we stay at do have laundry mats, but if they don't, I have to take all my dirty laundry into town to get it done. With that also comes cost. All the machines take quarters, and with the great chain shortage of 2020, it's been kind of hard for us to find those. So when we do, then we have to take all that money, throw it into a machine along with our clothes, start it up, and then I have the process of having to walk back and forth to make sure that the laundry's done or to check on it and change it.
So if you happen to have any furry friends in your family that will be embarking on a full-time adventure with you, there's a few things you need to keep in mind. If you have a cat, like our lovely little Sora here, then sometimes they tend to get a little excited and rowdy and will run from one side of the trailer to another like a lightning bolt. Then after that, they crawl into their litter box and take a big steamy dump and stink up your whole trailer in 2 seconds. If, on the other hand, you have a dog that is part of your family and is coming with you, depending on the breed, of course, they're going to take up more room in the trailer. You're not going to have a backyard to turn them loose to get their exercise and do their business, so you're going to have to walk them numerous times every single day. So, all just things to think about if your furry friend is embarking with you.
So, the real question, is living in an RV full-time worth it?
If you like adventure, the outdoors, wide open spaces, clean air and beautiful views, then maybe it's right for you.
If, however, you prefer more of the luxuries of washers and dryers, dishwashers, and the comfort of a secure home, then you might want to think twice about embarking on a journey like this. Or just get you one of those giant motorhomes that are bigger than 90% of people's houses anyways.
And just remember, as always, like, comment, and subscribe.
Because we're going to be putting out a new video every Monday and Thursday. I should get off the roof now.
Why? Too far?
That was supposed to be for the video.